Hello.
All right. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another match in the 2022 Pokemon Crystal Cinco Bingo tournament. And today, right now, we have WoongiPlays versus StKildaFan. StKildaFan, however you say it. Yeah, we should be getting ready to start in just a little bit here. Take a look at this card. We've got, let's see. We've got Mantine or Skarmory in the middle, a bit annoying. Just have to hope that you find one of those two. Any day-related goals. Defeat a Lapras requires Friday for the static Lapras in Union Cave. You can do some day rollover stuff to get extra berries from the berry trees for Snore. But yeah, we'll see what these two do.
Yeah.
It's like Woongi at least is setting 11
for
PM.
day rollover.
Yeah. But yeah, we should see what the starters are in just a second. Oh, StKildaFan using the boy sprite. Not something you see very often.
I mean, it defaults to the girl, so...
Woongi has actually set Saturday rather than Thursday like StKildaFan did.
Yeah, Thursday
you would want. Yeah, you would probably want Thursday so that you can end up on Friday for Defeat a Lapras. So
yeah, I'm not exactly sure why. There's no TM 21 or 27 or 20 TMs, so...
Oh, and Macargo is one of the starters and is on the card, so that'll almost be certainly be the one that's taken.
Maybe they'll run it if it has Swords Dance.
I don't know about that one.
Okay.
Yeah, so they both take Macargo. Free goal.
Yeah, that's expected. The second race we commentated in a row with a free starter like that.
Yeah, if we find a Black Glasses, we can have some really early swag cargo. Body Slam, Sludge Bomb, Mach Punch. Not the worst moveset, but it's Macargo. You don't want to run a Macargo with 2 4x weaknesses and not amazing stats.
Yeah. Not even if it has Swords Dance. I may have learned that the hard way.
Swords Dance. But yeah, so we will be looking for 6 different bug types or 6 different grass types as the overarching theme for all the Pokemon we're looking at.
My god, I didn't mute. That's embarrassing. Yeah, so let's see what they buy. It's 5 balls for Kilda, 4 repels, 2 potions. That's pretty standard buy for most players.
He grabbed berry, as expected. Yeah, so that Defeat a Lapras goal can be achieved by finding one in the wild or on a trainer, if you are so lucky to fight one. Or there's the static one in Union Cave on Fridays only, as mentioned.
Kilda's seeing the Nidoqueen, but not catching it.
Hitmonlee on Woongi's side. So both runners obviously going to be looking for a main. Macargo is not the one.
Yeah. Even with Sunny Day Sludge Bomb. Sacred Fire on that Hitmonlee.
That's
it's a good move, but not good
not for a Hitmonlee.
Yeah, and let's see. Yeah, that Nidoqueen could have been runnable. I know it was run by, I think it was Halkery ran one.
Yep.
Machoke's also runnable with the right moveset. More runnable than a Macargo for sure, but running away from that as well.
Still not optimal.
Not optimal, but runnable. Listen, in Bingo, you kind of just, or at least I kind of just take, like, the best thing I kind of run into. Which definitely can bite you in the butt. That's a Pidgeot. That's also runnable, honestly. With the right
yeah,
moves.
The fastball has a higher catch rate on certain types of Pokemon, but it's unimportant. With this Rando, every Pokemon has the catch rate of a Pidgey, so a fastball essentially functions the same as a regular Pokeball as far as it matters to us.
So that does raise an interesting point, though. The fastball is the ball you get from Kurt on day rollover.
Yeah,
So
so
if they
5
do
different
that-
types of Pokeballs is on the card. Normally you can give Kurt a white apricorn to get that, but because there is a white apricorn like right there behind his house, but that's not gonna help them anymore. But that fastball does mean that, given buying a Pokeball, a Great Ball, an Ultra Ball from Blackthorn, and the free Lure Ball that Kurt does give you, that is already 5 types of Pokeballs, so that goal is essentially guaranteed now.
Yeah, Woongi
For both
picking
of
up
them.
the fastball, getting a Pidgeot, getting the berries, doing all the same stuff. Now we get to see what did they take? What did they give their rival?
It might have been Weezing, I believe.
I thought Weezing was on the other side. No, it's the Weezing.
It's Weezing.
Okay.
It looks like
It's better on
Woongi
the
might be
Hitmonlee.
trying to... Yeah,
Hyper Beam, Dragon Breath for the Pidgeot. And Thunder.
and Thunder. Not horrible.
Not-
Pidgeot has pretty similar attack and special attack. They're both usable.
Really? Wait. Not that I don't believe you. Yeah, no, you're right. Oh, 70 special attack, 80 attack. Still definitely prefer the attack.
Of course, but... Nah, just like the bear. It's usable. Oh, so actually, I just noticed that Aerodactyl, Kabuto, Omanite's on the card. They both saw that earlier. I think they both saw it.
did.
It was on
It was
Route
definitely-
29 in Omanite.
Yeah. Pretty sure at least Woongi saw it.
So that'll be a nice one for them to hope to see again on their way back.
No, well, there's the Almanite for Kilda. Now the question is, do you hide this knowing? Probably not, because it seems to be fairly common.
Luckily,
It used Endure.
it does use Endure, so it does survive Thunder. I'm not sure what the
Wow.
play with using Thunder there was. Maybe
He
experience.
knew it had an. He was just checking to see if it had Protect, Detector, Endure. Unfortunately, not a goal on this card. But
But yeah, so both runners again can see the same card and see the timing of exactly when each goal is marked. So Woongi will know that KildaFan has caught a Aerodactyl, Kabuto, or Omanite this early on, so we'll know it's either on this route or 46 or 30. So if he were not to see it, which okay, there it is. But if he weren't to know that that was there, he would have information. He'd be like, okay, I can come back here and find it on one of the early routes later on.
yeah, and I think it was actually you, IB, that did that in one of your tournament races.
I did, yeah. Someone caught a Jinx in the first couple minutes, and I was like, well, I need that.
Yeah, Kilda looking at 46 for a main. Not a bad idea. You get a bunch of fresh slots here for common things.
Another normal
Noctowl.
flying type.
Yeah,
Woongi will be passing on heading to 46.
I would say less runnable than the other one, but
Looks like Kilda actually killed that for experience. Looks like Kilda might be... Oh, another
are we
Kadabra.
gonna see a Kadabra main again?
Yeah, so one of the previous races today. Just a
Yeah,
little while
ran
ago.
a Kadabra and then switched to a Roamer. But
Kadabra with Ember, and that's enough for KildaFan chooses to pass on that one.
I don't know. I would have at least caught it and seen the moveset, but I guess, understand running from it too. And Woongi looking for a main in front of
And
Mikey
that's a
finds
hope.
Ho-Oh.
You know, that's a main right there.
Yeah, that's definitely a good main. It has Dizzy Punch. Yeah, run that.
More than enough.
Yeah, Kilda catching the Noctowl. I mean, Noctowl. Let me check its base stats. I don't think it's that terrible.
It may have shown him a move that he wanted. I'm not certain, honestly.
Noctowl has 86 special attack, so
And there's a Spearow, another normal flying type. All the normal flying types.
on this route.
Spearow
What
has
is-
Shadow Ball.
Is catch 6 normal flying types on the card?
How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at least that I can think of immediately.
There's a lot.
Ho-Oh has Body Slam as well.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so this Ho-Oh is Side Beam and
Psybeam.
Powder Snow is yeah, this Ho-Oh is absolutely runnable,
Crack.
very, very good. Ho-Oh has 130 attack, physical
Yeah.
attack, but I think it's also 110 special attack, so it's
Yeah,
or
something like
maybe
that.
90 something. I might be having them mixed up.
110, 130,
It's
110, 90 speed.
Yeah. Either way, Ho-Oh amazing thing to run. Can use both physical and special moves very easily.
Yeah, honestly, like, Kilda's... it looks like he's running the Pidgeot, but, he's...
If Kilda sees the Ho-Oh, I'm sure we'll also
He's
see a switch on
switching.
that side.
Yeah, so it would be, okay, there's an encounter. I think this is the last one he gets before, and it's another Hitmon.
But so Woongi was intentionally looking on this route for a main and did find one.
Yeah.
So seems like that paid off.
There are some patches of grass after Youngster Mikey as well, which could give the Ho-Oh for Kilda.
Please.
Or maybe Kilda will find something if he chooses to go into Dark Cave or...
There's a Feraligatr. You might kill this for experience, honestly.
Yeah, you're level 5. You're looking for some experience to beat that in level 9.
Ooh, gets paralyzed by Dragon Breath.
That's fine. Okay, maybe it's not fine.
You say that, but I don't know if it is fine.
8 is V mode for Kilda. Checking execute. Then Violet Water.
Yeah, so Executor or Sunflora is on the card, so he'll want to know where that is. Ooh, the Feraligatr has Hypnosis.
There's the Ho-Oh.
Yeah, so Kilda has found Ho-Oh. Likely will catch this and try to run that. And the Feraligatr has Hypnosis, so Woongi now has a sleep-inducing move.
Okay, that's a lot happening at one time here, really quickly.
Yep, there's the... Oh, and Pidgeot. Kilda actually kills the Ho-Oh with Hyper Beam.
Oh no.
Not sure if he wanted that for the experience, or...
I
didn't think it would kill. I'm not certain there.
And
2 different evolutions on the card.
Yeah.
So, Eevee info means 2 different evolutions is 100% free.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate for Kilda.
I don't know if that was intentional kill or not, because I mean, you have to assume that
have Hyper Beam will kill.
Yeah. Okay, now so here's an interesting thing. Feraligatr has Soft Boiled and Hypnosis. Now Hypnosis is obviously a sleep-inducing move, but Soft Boiled is a non-HM field move, and all you really need is one non-HM field move because you get Sweet Scent, Rock Smash, and Headbutt TMs for free. So this Feraligatr, you'll want to have 2 of them most likely.
Yeah. Woongi saw it Soft Boiled at the end, but was mashing. Did he know it had Soft Boiled before?
I don't know.
Because maybe he just mashed away from it, but they both have that info at least. And...
Yeah, so that Feraligatr, they both know that Feraligatr is an option for
did
sleep-inducing.
Kilda catch that?
Kilda did catch that, but apparently hasn't noticed the sleep-inducing move, so we don't mark that.
Yeah.
That's for him to notice. I think Kilda was more focused on the soft-boiled there.
Probably. I mean, they're both right next to each other, and yeah.
So Kilda does actually have a sleep-inducing move right now, but with move goals like that, it's up to the runners to realize that they have that. It's not exactly hiding info. If it were a Pokemon, then we would need to mark that, because it's important that both runners know exactly when that was caught, but...
Yeah.
If Kilda never realizes that Hypnosis is a sleep-inducing move, then they never mark the goal, and they never get it.
Or maybe he just knows it's a sleep-inducing move, but doesn't think it's on the card. But, I mean, you have a log and see Woongi marking it. Let's see what this 9 is.
Marowak.
Okay, that's,
as long as it doesn't have a rock move. Chooses to use Body Slam. Body Slam's actually stronger, because, Powder Snow is only 40 power.
Yeah, but you can freeze with Powder Snow.
True.
The Ho is still level 5, so that's going to be rough.
Yeah.
And that's a crit.
Goes for the
Hyper Beam doesn't do nearly enough. And resets for both of these guys on the 9. See if there's different strategies or leaving. Both are going to try something else.
So
Kilda did get crit.
Yeah, Kilda got crit by Double Edge, so...
And
So it looks like Woongi is leading with the Macargo to get a little bit of damage off, and probably hope that the Ho-Oh can finish off the Marowak and get the rest of the experience. Macargo also has Body Slam.
yeah, I would try Sludge Bombing, honestly, with the Macargo instead.
Yeah, you could go for the poison, but it won't take poison damage on a turn that it kills something, so you'd have to have things survive hits to get that poison damage ticks.
Yeah, and Kilda is leaving.
This should kill from here. Yes.
Kilda's going maybe for Wade.
So Woongi using the Marowak to damage it paid off. And Kilda will be fighting Bugcatcher Wade. Got a couple level 2, I think 4 Pokemon. Some level 2, some level 3.
Yeah.
Some good experience.
I think it's...
The Alakazam has Detect.
Yeah. Is that on this card? There's a lot of move goals on this card. There's Sleep for the same type non-field HM. I don't think there's any more, though.
That's about it, I believe.
Oh, okay.
So we should also keep in mind if Wade has any info here, because it looks like Woongi will not be fighting Wade, as he is already through to the next trainer in the gym.
Yeah.
There was an Alakazam, a Farfetch'd, a Fearow.
Yeah. None of those are really info, but that is another normal flying type.
Another one, yeah.
There's Snorlax info over there.
Delicate.
That's not on this card. That was on the other card.
Ooh, Snorlax with Ancient Power. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, the Ho-Oh is dead.
Okay.
So that's Ho-Oh's biggest weakness. Ho-Oh is a fire flying type and is therefore 4x. Takes 4x damage from wow, Snorlax also has Double Edge, man.
And its weakest stat would be the defense for the Ho-Oh, I believe.
So it looks like Kilda has checked the Feraligatr moveset again. Maybe notices the sleep-inducing move this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kilda has noticed the sleep-inducing move now.
Killing a Yanma, trying to get to level 9 for the level 9.
Same level now.
Not a
That's
bad
always
idea.
good. Learning Fury attack. Not a great move. Might have been better than some others that he has. I don't remember the full move set.
I think it was better than something. And he's going in there without being full health.
Some
I was
potions.
just gonna potion. Yeah.
So probably the only real downside to using a legendary like Ho-Oh is that you do have a slower experience curve. So, ooh, Ho-Oh getting crit by Ancient Power. That's so unfortunate.
Yeah, this but this Ho-Oh, once it gets going, I mean, it's gonna.
Oh yeah, it's just it'll always have a
be
little bit less of levels.
Yeah, it's definitely a better main than the. Okay, not gonna get. Oh, he's resetting for the experience. That would have killed itself. Yeah, Kilda could have been through that fight, but not sure why. Once that, I mean, yeah, that XP is important, but we'll see.
Yeah, it looks like this Marowak might not have any other better moves. It's just got Double Edge.
Yeah.
So both of them having some struggles in this gym here.
Yeah. Later on in this run, once the Ho has some stats in it, and hopefully doesn't see a lot of Snorlax.
Kilda paralyzing. Probably gonna see if we can get through with some good paralysis luck.
Yeah.
And finishes it off with Hyper Beam. Dragon Breath, Hyper Beam.
No, Sunspore, Dragon Breath, right?
I think he did 2 Dragon Breaths after the Sunspore. Either way, gets through. This is the important part.
Yeah,
Now, this Snorlax with Ancient Power and Double Edge is also going to be a problem for Kilda.
Yeah.
So, maybe not as big of a problem with the Ancient Power, as that's not 4x effective, but...
Yeah, it's still a problem, though.
Okay, now Woongi sends out the Feraligatr and puts it to sleep with his hypnosis. So, as long as this Snorlax doesn't wake up within 1 turn, this should be winnable now for Woongi.
Yeah.
Ooh, Kilda misses Stun Spore twice on the Snorlax, but then gets a full paralysis, which is nice.
And is out of Hyper Beams.
moves. Gonna have to hope for some really good luck here. Meanwhile, Woongi has made it to Faulkner.
Yeah. Good
Yeah,
news
Kilda
for
also
Woongi.
taking a death to the Snorlax.
But
The
might
Snorlax
just try
is
to
really
finish off the
just
fight with what he's got.
a massive wall.
The Macargo is going to finish that.
Yeah.
Shuckle on Faulkner. So the Ho is going to learn a move at the next level, and that Shuckle has rollout. That's bad as well.
Yeah,
What
so
is with all the
Shuckle...
rock moves? I mean, I know Ho sees more, but
Shuckle may not have the highest attack stat, but stab rollout, doubling in power every turn, and then also being stab and also being 4x effective, that's gonna hurt.
yeah.
That's gonna hurt for both of them, actually. We'll see if KildaFan has any better chance. I think using the Feraligatr again might be the best option here. Try and put it to sleep.
Yeah, this is, both of these runners probably feel really behind, but, I mean, they're both right in front of Faulkner, so...
Yep,
Yeah,
we'll be
this
putting
is
that
gonna be
Feraligatr
interesting.
in front.
I'm looking up what levels these things learn moves at.
Ho is level
Pidgeot.
every 11 levels, I know that much.
Yeah. Oh, it was every 11. I thought it was, but I wasn't certain. Pidgeot gets another move at... it got the level 9 because it's level 10 now. It gets it 15, 23, 33. So, not that many more moves coming for this. It kills the Shuckle with Hyper Beam. But that just leaves a free hit for this Gloom. That has Aurora Beam.
Woongi does get the Shuckle to sleep. It does start up rollout, but it'll only get 2 turns of it, which it looks like is just enough for me to get the kill on that.
Yeah, and that's a Petal Dancing Gloom afterwards. So that's not really going to be a threat to this Ho-Oh.
Yeah.
It might have a rock move. Who the heck knows these days?
Sketch.
It has Sketch.
Either way, it should go down to 1 or 2 Psybeams here.
Yeah.
And there it goes.
Yeah, that's done. Woongi is through Faulkner first.
Learning
And,
Perish Song. That's actually a good move. Yeah, you really don't need Dizzy Punch and Body Slam on the same set, but Perish Song could definitely get you through some bad situations here.
Thanks for the rock-type moves, which seem to be everywhere on this seed. So...
Belly Drum. I'd teach that.
Oof.
That's a Belly Drum TM from Faulkner.
That's a high-risk, high-reward move.
Yeah, but it can...
Yep.
That's another thing that can save you. If you can get a Belly Drum off and then heal on the first trainer on a long fight, or on the first Pokemon on a long fight, it puts you at maximum attack, +6. You only really need to survive a move from the lead and not the rest.
And if you're below half health, it's just a Sword Stance.
True. I always forget that's a thing.
Yeah. Gen 2 is weird. What can we say? Not as weird as Gen 1, but
I
definitely
guess
has
my
its
guess
kinks.
is it probably tries to, like, do multiple sword stances, and it does the first one before checking if it should actually be doing them.
Yeah, and that's a Jigglypuff from the egg.
Kilda is also through Faulkner. Not too long after, not too far behind.
No, not at all. That is a moveset on that Puff.
Yeah. I didn't see any useful moves on it. Wow, a Shuckle in the wild.
Very Juice Elixir, not on the card.
If Rock-type move is on the card, that would be a Rock-type move, we know. Woongi actually going to catch this? I'm curious why,
Bug
honestly.
type. It's a bug type.
Ah, Shuckle is a bug type. You're right. I forgot that was there. 6
Yeah,
different bugger grass.
I don't see any other reason to catch this.
Yeah, no, you're definitely correct there.
Yeah. Is he gonna... No, okay. I thought he was thinking of boxing the Pidgeot and switching to the Feraligatr.
Feraligator's not a bad
this
main,
stuff
but
well
the
by now.
level differential is
Yeah, I mean, you can always... I mean, and also you have a Ho-Oh, so... I could understand Kilda switching.
yeah.
I'm still confused about the Pidgeot pick, but you know what? Not far behind at all. So, let's see how
Yeah,
it
I
works.
mean, the Pidgeot had the best moveset, I think, out of anything that he caught for sure. Although, the only thing I'm unsure of is, did he actually intend to kill the Ho-Oh with just to commit
Yeah.
to the... We'll
We'll
have to
see
ask
that
about that
later.
at the end.
Yeah, here comes Jigglypuff from Kilda.
So was there a random TM on this card? TM 4 or 20 is on this card, so we'll likely... Okay, maybe we won't. I was gonna say we'll likely see Woongi heading to check out that TM, but I guess I'm wrong.
Well, Woongi probably thinks he's behind because he had such a rough time and is trying to save time and figures Kilda has it. There's berry juice anyway. And we'll see if Kilda does the same. I know in one race this tournament, I think it was Bakura skipped there. Someone else skipped it.
Yeah, one person had
Bakura's
their main die.
Yeah, the main
and
was like
didn't have any way of getting out. They just wanted to get out of the cave before they got encounters and
Yeah.
just died to encounters.
And then Bakura skipped it because he was behind, he felt. And then turns out it was there.
So Woongi has grabbed the white apricorn. I wonder if he doesn't realize that he already actually has the ball that he would get from that.
I would assume he didn't realize that.
Or maybe he just really wants to use one
Yeah.
of his fastballs and have a backup.
Yeah, it is just an extra ball if Miracle Belly Drum.
Yeah.
Selling Belly Drum. Did
So,
Woongi sell Belly Drum?
I don't believe Woongi actually went shopping, unless I'm wrong. Maybe he did, but I missed it if he did. Oh wow, another rock move.
I mean,
Mr. Mime
you're running
with
a
ancient power.
Ho. You're most likely going to see every rock move that something has.
True.
Until you
there's only
outspeed
like
and kill everything.
4 or 5 rock moves that actually
But-
deal damage.
Yeah. But you're still going to see them. So Kilda's in the well now, like one trainer behind.
But yeah, so the thing with all these rock moves is obviously it's gonna hurt the Ho-Oh more, but I mean, it's still not very nice for the flying type Pidgeot either.
Oh no, like that. I mean, especially when you get the ancient power boost on the opposing Mr. Mime.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Entei has put Ho-Oh to sleep.
And it has Crunch. That would have been nice to find.
Yeah,
Hyper beaming the Geodude.
might have
I
thought it
would
would
have
kill.
Dragon.
Stab
Yeah,
Hyper
maybe.
Beam can do a lot of damage, but not
Yeah.
enough to kill that Geodude.
Yeah. I think I fought Brock like 500 times as a kid because I'd always reset whenever I got angry at like Mount Moon or something. So I know how little damage you do to a Geodude with a normal type move.
Aerodactyl with Blizzard here.
Yeah.
No freezes, luckily.
Yeah, lucky for Wingy on that one. Missing Hyper
Ooh, the
Beam on
Entei
Kilda
also
is
has
unlucky.
Sludge Bomb.
Out of Hyper Beams. Yeah,
Entei
gotta
is
be
a
careful
physical
with the
attacker with
5 PP moves.
Entei with Hyper Beam.
And the Pidgeot's gonna faint here.
Oh, Woongi marking Soft Sand. I hadn't been paying attention. I'm guessing that item in Slowpoke Well was a Soft Sand.
Yeah, I assume so. We were too focused on the Entei here. That's my champ. Not on the card. Can never be on the card actually, but
Yeah, there's usually one Pokemon or one goal related to every line, and we've got Machop, or sorry, not Machop, Machoke, Graveler, or Haunter as a goal, so...
yeah, and the Jigglypuff does get through the Entei, but there's a level 11 on this fight.
Crack Jigglypuff, let's go!
It's cracked. So cracked.
Run it!
Yeah, but, I mean,
Oh no,
if it wasn't a Jigglypuff,
yeah,
flinch
it's
from the low
dying
kick,
to low kick from an Aerodactyl.
You gotta respect the try.
Yeah, I mean, it
Drill
took
Peck
down
on
one
the
thing.
Noctowl. actually. Now, Noctowl only has 50 base attack.
Noctowl, not a good main. There's Executor info directly. I remember at least one of them had Execute info, but now they've just got Executor as well.
Yeah, Kilda hadn't checked the Executor info, or the Execute info earlier. And that's gonna die to Powder Snow and the Body Slam, I believe, used by Woongi.
Yanma is a bug type.
Yeah.
Not catching it.
No, Yanma was available on earlier route too. Kilda saving before this trainer now. That's a lure ball and giving the Apricorn. But
yeah, so that ball will be ready when the day rolls over, but as we mentioned before, that'll just give you a fastball.
So that will be something we have to watch out for if Woongi marks that goal with only 4 thinking fastball.
Woongi. What?
Yeah, Cleffa. Have we seen, like, anything that's info-wise?
I don't think so. I think the most info that we've had is there was the Eevee in the wild, but most everything that we've got info on has been on the wild. In the wild, I mean.
Yeah.
There's Aerodactyl info, but both of them obviously already have Omanite, so the Aerodactyl info doesn't really matter.
Yeah, and that was...
Oh, just barely living on 1. Oh, hey, the Ho-Oh 1v1.
So Jigglypuff did live a low kick last time.
Yeah?
As long as it didn't flinch. Okay.
Jigglypuff takes down another Pokemon. The Jigglypuff's insane.
Good Jigglypuff. And, you know, the Ho-Oh mirror match is going to go in favor of the higher level Ho-Oh.
Yep. Someone got a Perish Song off, but not gonna matter here since there's only 1 Pokemon on this fight.
Yeah.
But yeah, we really haven't been seeing much info on any of the goals. That Executor really was the first real info on a fight.
Yeah, but there was the Execute info already, which is 2 rare types to get and evolve it.
True.
If you're going for that. It looks like Woongi might be going for bug types, though.
Yeah, at this point, you might just catch what you see, and then if you if you run into like a Bellsprout somewhere, or a Weeping Bell, you just are like, oh, okay, it's probably a lot easier for me to do this.
Yeah. Another Mr. Mime, by the way, that did have Ancient Power, though, last time we saw it.
Yeah, didn't use it this time, so I imagine it may have learned over it, but you never know with the AI on these trainers.
Yeah.
It is a gym leader, but who knows?
Yeah. And then Gyarados with the Para, that's down. And this is kind of where you see, like, remember, so they were 1 trainer apart entering the well. But this is where you see the difference between the Ho-Oh and the Pidgeot begin.
Yeah.
Learning
really,
Skull Bash.
This Pidgeot would need a quite amazing moveset to keep up with the Ho-Oh, and unfortunately just doesn't have it.
Yeah, if I was killed then, if that was an accidental kill on the Ho-Oh, I would have definitely just found another one.
You don't know how rare it is, though. It can be... Oh, now there's some info.
Yeah, even if it was a 10%, I would have totally decided to...
It definitely is an option, but clearly Kilda was just satisfied enough with the Pidgeot, and has chosen to run it.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a long race, and I mean, neither player has actually left Azalea yet, so can definitely be done.
But as I was mentioning, there was an Ivysaur on this rival fight, and both, of course, have the same rival fight because they took both took Cargo.
Yeah.
So that is info on that bottom left corner. Ooh, KildaFan getting hit by Fire Blast from the Executor and burned, I believe, as well from the previous fight.
Yeah. Looks like
so having to leave
again.
This is his 3rd or 4th time leaving the well. Very unfortunate.
Really rough well. Finds a Meryl though. That could have been used for Stop 4 evolving. It's a pretty low level evo.
True. Good point. Likely you would want to end up doing that with a Charmander, Squirtle, or a Bulbasaur, since you're gonna... If you find one of those to evolve anyways, that's probably would be the optimal way to do it.
Yeah, but you don't know what level you're gonna find that. I mean, it might only be available in the 20s.
Looks like Bugsy's TM was Kinesis, so not particularly useful.
No accuracy reducing move on this card.
Lots of other moves, though.
Yeah.
We're gonna be grabbing Headbutt. Might teach it to Ho-Oh, might also... actually, no, Ho-Oh has Body Slam. What am I talking about? You'll grab this TM02 for non-TM, or for non-HM field moves.
Yeah. Definitely required. Also gonna grab Sweet Scent and Rock Smash. Misses the Hyper Beam. That Executor has Mirror Coat. And it just dies in one shot to Hyper Beam. But I guess Kilda was out of Hyper Beams.
It was also burned last time.
Oh yeah, the burn.
Burn will have your attack, meaning you'll do half damage with Hyper Beam and any other physical move.
Yeah, and Woongi looks like he's grabbing the Odd Egg after PCing. Some players have not been getting the Odd Egg in this tournament, so it is
Kilda actually grabbing the Apricorn and is also going to give it to Kurt. So one other thing about the Odd Egg here is the Odd Egg actually has a 1 in 8 chance of being shiny, and the shiny Pokemon is on the card. Of course, the intention with the shiny Pokemon goal is to get whatever shiny the static red Gyarados randomizes into, but could always just finish it off early.
Yeah, and it's kind of actually bad if that happens, because you kind of give away where you are.
Yeah.
Like, oh hey, I just got the Odd Egg.
Woongi gonna do some shopping in Goldenrod.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell some of these TMs, probably at least Kinesis.
Yeah. Keeping Belly Drum, I like that play. Belly Drum can save you. For example, if you got like a rival 3 in Burnt Tower, let's say the lead is something silly like a Caterpie, but then it's followed by like a Mewtwo. Just set up to +6 on the Caterpie by clicking Belly Drum one time. Survive a hit, heal to full, and suddenly the fight's free.
Kill them missing Thunder the first turn, Perish Song, Dizzy Punch. Abra for Pupitar.
Turn is one of the TMs, and the other two didn't seem like anything
XP
good.
to the Noctowl unless it died. Okay, it used the Body Slam. Giving XP to for Alligator instead. Would have swapped the Pidgeot back in.
Yeah, so you can switch back into the Pidgeot there, and that would be fine, but...
Yeah.
Looks like the Feraligatr will be getting quite a few levels here.
Yeah. Fury Attack.
Did the Pidgeot try to learn that?
Yes.
I was gonna say, wait, that's familiar.
Yeah. That's the only reason it's a bug catching contest.
So yeah, there's a random TM in bug catching contest. Might be checking that out. Could also check some of the Pokemon. Okay, he's not interested in any of. Oh no, he is interested.
Well, he got an encounter. Maybe if it's useful. That's a Psyduck. That is not on the card, and neither is Golduck. I don't see any other reason to catch it.
So yeah, 10 slots in the book catching contest, 10% each. Always worth, if you're gonna be here, worth checking a couple of them out.
Yeah. Larvitar. Also,
Woongi has had enough.
Yeah. And that would be Kilda getting through Bugsy.
And that was TM04 actually in the contest, so
Yeah,
Woongi now has that TM goal. So Kilda will know that there is the TM04 20. It's got to be pretty much one of two. There's not too many you have access to.
Before Fly.
Yeah.
I mean, technically you can get the Burn Tower one before Fly, and some of the other ones if you go to the right, like Rocket Hideout. But
I mean, you can technically there are no TMs that actually require Fly.
Right, but with most routes people follow, they go. To
Yeah. Yeah, you'd have to do a lot of backtracking.
Yeah, you could skip Strength in one of these technically.
Yeah, if somehow everything was doable without talking to Lance. But well, you'd have to skip Fly as well if you're skipping Strength.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't need to Strength to talk to Lance at all.
Yeah, no, I don't know why I said that. I was thinking Ice Path, but you don't need Ice Path. You need Lance to get to Ice Path, not the other way around.
Yeah, let's see what the egg is. That must have been a long egg delay, like the cycle carried over in contest. A gold
And
duck.
it's a Golduck.
Well, like I said, Golduck is still not on the card.
Not sure what's happening on Kilda's screen here.
Not sure.
Maybe controller bugging out or something.
Yeah, I have no idea. That's unfortunate, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's saying,
Or maybe
Okay.
just trying to... Yeah,
I don't know what's happening there. There we go. Okay, that looks a bit back to normal. Not sure what happened there. But Kilda was also... I think Kilda was also just as confused as us. Saying, asking for help in the race time.
I had that happen once. Had to restart my computer.
Luckily, no need to restart here. Just,
Yeah. That would be a
fixing itself.
that would be a pretty much instant loss.
Yeah, that would be unfortunate.
Izzy, I did not make a seed. Halkray made this seed. I made the last one.
This is true. The bot was still down, but we did not make this one. We had one of the tournament admins, Halkray, made it for us this time. Yeah, I've had controller issues like that before. Just force bonks me into a wall where it doesn't let me move.
Yeah. Anytime you see anyone hit an optional, assume their controller messed up. And
100%.
we're not bad.
Yeah. There's a heavy ball. I believe Woongi actually skipped that item, so that's an extra Pokeball type for Kilda.
Yeah, I mean, once you have the fastball and the lure ball, which they found a random fastball, worst case you have to go to Blackthorn, but
Yeah.
that Kilda can at least skip going to Blackthorn for an Ultra Ball.
Yeah. If
There's no other reason.
Yeah, exactly.
But it doesn't look like this card has anything like Route 45 Water or Rising Badge.
Could always be a Pokemon in
Yeah,
somewhere over there.
yeah. And we know Kilda doesn't, the TM isn't over there either.
Well, Kilda does.
Oh, yeah.
Woongi has marked where the TM is, and there's no way you're
yeah.
over there by now. I mean, it could be there too. You could have TM20 in Dark Cave.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, but Kilda, I mean, Woongi could have got it on a Pokemon holding it.
I suppose you're not wrong. Pokemon can hold random items, and one of those could be TM.
So, you know, I mean, he probably knows, but you can never be certain on that.
Either way, he'll
Kanga
be
is
checking
Meowth.
items. With Hyper Beam.
I was
Everything
gonna
has
say
Hyper Beam.
I was going to say with a rock type move, everything has a rock type move.
Oh, true. Sandstorm is actually a rock type move.
Man, this game is just a little trolly right now.
Kilda getting headbutt and obviously teaching that to Pidgeot. Good to have a reliable normal type move that is not Skull Bash or Hyper Beam.
Yeah. What do you prefer, Skull Bash or Hyper Beam?
Hyper Beam because you can use that without a downside if it's the last Pokemon.
Yeah, and that is 5 ball types for Kilda.
Yeah, picking up that Love Ball and that Heavy Ball in the forest. Also, so the Pseudo was a Nidoran. You could have caught that, and because that's already ready to evolve and could get that 4 levels and stop it from evolving 4 times. But it's pretty high level.
Yeah, it's level 20. Maybe hoping for a bug or something.
Yeah.
There's a couple other low level Evos.
I mean, a
Like
Nidoran is fine if it's like at level like 14 or 15.
Yeah.
But definitely the optimal one to use for that is Weedle, Caterpie, Metapod, or Kakuna, since they level so low.
And Kilda hits the optional. Now, this optional has 1 Mon and a phone number. But, yeah, you had to watch the really slow, long way. That's a Pupitar info, which we already know is the Abra trade.
Not that we have Abra info, but also no one cares about Pupitar at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it's a rock type.
Why do you care about a rock type? It's not on the card.
I don't know. Rock types are never on the card.
They could be. If it's Hard Stone and give a weak siblings item to a Pokemon sharing its type, then you need a rock type to give the Hard Stone.
Okay, yeah, I guess so. Anyway, there's a Pichu and Kimono Girls. Baby's not on the card. I missed the first Kimono Girl. And checking the Kenya, which will be the Meowth.
Did Kilda grab the odd egg? I'm assuming they did.
Yeah.
But I missed that.
Checking the Kenya immediately.
We'll see if Kilda's odd egg is shiny. I believe Woongi's was not.
Yeah. There's Growlithe info. And here comes the, what was in this thing again?
Actually, don't remember. Oh, Golduck.
Yeah, the Golduck.
And the Golduck is blue, so no shinies yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, still a pretty big lack of info on all these Pokemon goals that we've needed.
Hilda heading to the contest now.
There was a Flaffy somewhere, wasn't there? I think I saw one.
There may have been.
Yeah, I think
I did not realize that goal was on the card.
Yeah, I just saw that. I think there was a Flaffy. I suppose we'll see it on Kilda's side when they have to fight Whitney soon. If it was there, that I missed it.
Maybe someone in chat would be able to help. If that's the case. HMO3, Surf. Do you teach that to the solo? Probably, because you're still carrying, Are you still carrying Powder Snow at this point?
No, I think they taught Perish Song over Powder Snow.
Okay.
But if they still have Perish Song, you absolutely teach Surf, in my opinion.
Yeah. Kilda getting some stuff in the contest.
Probably gonna grab this TM and
yeah. Especially knowing that Woongi found the TM. Was gonna at least make you check these two.
Yeah, I may have just been... I may just be completely wrong about Flaffy, but I vaguely recall seeing a Flaffy. But this is also my second commentary in a row, so I may just be remembering from the other race, honestly.
Yeah, it may have been.
Oh, the Ho actually had both Perish Song and Powder Snow still, so... Yeah. Powder Snow is gone.
Yeah,
I'd have gotten rid of Perish Song, but...
Yeah, at this point the Ho is pretty well established. You probably don't need it, and Powder Snow can at least be useful on like a Dragonite.
Yeah.
Or Gligar.
This Venusaur using Double Team.
Yeah, that's rough. And that's also technically Ivysaur info, but you know, there's
already seen an Ivysaur.
Yeah, but you could breed a Bulbasaur, stop it from evolving 4 times, and then get the Ivysaur. And that would be 3 grass types.
As much as I like breeding strats, that seems suboptimal to me.
Well, that's Croconaut, but not the right middle water starter.
But yeah, so as we can see here, Woongi's lead is just growing as we go on, which it makes sense.
With
the Ho is just a much better main with a much better moveset, it seems. So
yeah.
Woongi's lead is just going to continue to grow, most likely, unless there is some massive wall that somehow doesn't wall Kilda. Something with, I don't know, Hydro Pump maybe, but...
I don't even think that would do it.
Yeah, it's only 5
Ho
PP.
has really good... Ho has really good special defense.
And you could just stall it out with revives.
Yeah. At this point, yeah.
Let's be a bit quiet here for the roamers. Well, the Raikou is Suicune, and I don't know the other two.
I don't know any of them, but that is a Flaffy on Whitney, or the trainer before Whitney.
Okay, I thought I saw a Flaffy. So they do both have Flaffy info then. But yeah, the Raikou there is Suicune. Maybe someone in chat will know the other two.
Yeah, I don't know like any cries besides some of the really obvious ones.
I know a few.
Yeah, I mean,
getting
it's not
better
the most important thing, but
it can definitely help. Like for example, in that last race, we saw
Raph get the Ho.
Yeah, Raph recognized the ho-oh as one of the cries for one of the roamers and chose to go for it, and was able to main switch to a level
and the
40 ho-oh.
and the Pidgeot faced the Persian with Blizzard.
Fine. Jigglypuff can save us? No.
No. We're still level 20 afterwards. If he saved before this, I would have reset already.
Mm.
If not, then... Anyway, the first train in the gym, there's a Gligar. I wasn't sure if I missed anything else on that trainer. Anything useful.
The Feraligatr does get the kill on the... Oh, that's a Mewtwo.
Yeah, that is a Mewtwo.
But yeah, the Feraligatr gets the kill on the first...
And the Razor Leaf Azumarill takes care of the rest.
Yeah.
And that Noctowl's not going to kill this.
It's a level 2. Even Drill Peck.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's the reset.
Yeah, honestly, not sure why you didn't just reset after the, Oh, the reset is all the way back to the first trainer. Yeah. That explains it.
Yeah. Yeah, and once again, this is just showing how rough it is to run a Pidgeot. Just not really many that can compete with a like
Flaffy with Thunderbolt. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I did not notice what it had, but that's a bad one to have.
This Poliwrath paralyzing with Spark on the other side. Kilda actually saving after this trainer this time.
Yeah. Probably want to save like right in front of Whitney instead of there, but
save a bit of movement doesn't matter too much.
Yeah, ideally you don't die, so it doesn't matter.
If you simply win every fight, no need to save.
Yeah. Woongi just going through body slamming this Lantern, which is also not on this card. Kills the Persian on Kilda's side. Kills that. And now the Azumarill and a Teddiursa, which is not on this card.
Honestly, looking at this card, I feel like there's significantly less Pokemon goals than there sometimes can be. Well, that might just be... Actually, that's probably just because they both already have 2 of them marked.
Yeah, well, they have
the remaining ones aren't too many.
Yeah, they don't have... The only ones they don't have info on, I believe, are Cubone Rhyhorn, Mantine Skarmory, and the Dunsparce Giraffe for Guavafet.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot Mantine Skarmory was even there in the middle.
Yeah.
Also, Woongi has taught Belly Drum right before Morty.
Oh!
I like that play. That can be pretty useful.
Interesting.
As long as you live 1 move from the Azumarill, which doesn't even damage you, you are now at +6.
Yeah, that's gonna kill Morty.
Yeah, there's practically nothing that can live this now. Body Slam.
Yeah, it's definitely better than Parasol.
Now, he chooses not to use Body Slam, so this lives. Belly Drum only boosts your physical attack, which Surf and Psybeam are both special.
Oh, he only had 1 Body Slam left, that explains it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because, you know, you don't know what the last thing's gonna be.
Yeah, of course.
Or this.
Oh no, Kilda forgot to grab the squirt bottle. And
no.
Goes all the way up to the tree and interacts with it, and nothing happens, and now you have to go all the way back.
Yeah, that happens to everyone sometimes.
You gotta actually grab the squirt bottle after beating Whitney.
Yeah, it's very annoying, honestly, because you go up there, you have to talk to it, you have to go back, you have to talk to the girl that always avoids you, then talk to the girl that stands still, and... Meanwhile, in FIRs, you just pick it up off the ground, and you're like, okay, thanks.
This person guarding the berry? Probably? I wasn't paying enough attention. I'm guessing that this trainer that's fighting is the person... there's this girl that you have to fight to access a berry tree with a regular berry. That should be the 6th berry on Woongi's side. 7th will be the berry that Shucky is holding.
Yeah, and since there's no reason whatsoever to go to Route 46 in this, or 45, that berry's off the table, so you have to get this one.
Yeah. Yeah, there is one more berry that you can grab by going through the Rock Smash section of Dark Cave or from Route 45, as Travis mentioned. But
although Woongi will have to clock reset anyway if he wants to do that Lapras Skull.
Yep, unless he finds one randomly.
Yeah, of course. I mean, every interaction's a 1 out of 251 for that.
Yeah.
So, honestly, I feel like you kill a lot more than 251 in a run, but maybe I'm wrong.
I don't think you do.
Okay.
I mean,
guess
like, how many trader fights do you do?
Yeah, that's true.
On average, they have like 2 or 3, so you'd have to fight like 100 trainers to be getting to.
Yeah, I guess so. That's like if I
251?
remember.
I don't know about that.
Okay, I guess not.
If you throw on all the Pokemon you see in the wild, maybe you get close, but...
Yeah, I guess that's what I meant, like... But
Still.
you're mostly not only running into wilds, like...
Yeah, the same
in
wilds
certain
over and
rooms.
over again.
Yeah, either right at the beginning or in certain rooms where you only have 6 available instead of 7. Or 9 instead of 10. Because you're looking for one of those. We have killed on the kimonos now.
Let's see here. Do these runners have a path? Because they both have pretty much the same info, so...
Yeah.
row 1 is not doable.
No. There's
column 1 is.
Column 1, column 2, column 5, row 2, row 5 is the path I'm seeing.
And neither diagonal available yet because of that lack of Mantine Skarmory. But yeah, so it looks like there is enough information for them both to finish.
Actually,
it may be a bit slow.
Did only Woongi see the Eevee?
Ah, good point. We don't know if Kilda has Eevee info. So Kilda may not have a path to finish, but Woongi absolutely does with that Eevee info.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a great path because you have to do defeat a level 40, Glacier Badge, Alph puzzles. At least you found a soft stand on the ground so you can skip that. But
yeah.
Gotta take the positives.
You'll definitely be hoping to find some more information on these last few required fights, or just in the wild. A Gloom, that's a grass type. 2 grass types, realistically, because you can just use a single Leaf Stone or Sunstone on that to get another grass type. And, Woongi will be getting Fly pretty soon. Kilda actually gonna dex the Ivysaur here. Looks like it's in Ruins of Alph and Tin Tower.
Yeah.
There's also Squirtle info on Woongi's side, which could also be used for that if it determines that Ivysaur is not in a place that he likes.
Yeah, and stop 4 from evolving is also on the path that the runners can currently do. Or at least the Woongi can currently do. Kilda still only has 4, we think. Have there been any evolutions we've seen? I don't really remember.
So.
Yeah, I think that was the other race that had a couple.
Mm-hmm. Wrangler and Whirlwind on level up. Not what we're looking for.
And it's not brand though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait.
Sure.
Actually, that's vanilla.
Is that?
That's vanilla.
Well.
Definitely on brand.
Yeah.
What kind of rando? Anyway.
Oh, I'm just noticing. I think Kilda has Hyper Beam, Skull Bash, and Headbutt on his moveset right now, so...
Yeah, that's, I mean...
I don't know, I might have kept the other move, I don't remember what it was.
I would have kept Dragon Breath.
Yeah, for coverage.
Yeah. Dragon Breath
if
hits everything except Steel types, like,
If you see a rock ground type,
Yeah.
you got problems.
Yeah, and most rock types have better defense than special defense. I would say. Maybe not. Maybe I just think because, you know, grass and water.
Blocks. Well, no, I mean, I know that does the Onyx line.
Yeah. You could always see Surfed in Pidgeot, but it's always an option if you get walled because of that. Yeah, it looks like Kilda is trying to catch one of the roamers.
Yeah, like the Suicune would be quite good as well at this point, honestly.
Oh,
Kilda
no.
is just heading to the gym.
Okay.
Probably listening to those cries. If either of them they recognize as like Mantine, for example, you would definitely go for that.
Yeah. Yeah, Mantine is a very distinct cry that even I know.
Ooh, Rock Slide from this Bayleaf. Not enough to take out the Ho-Oh, though, and that will be defeating Chuck at the exact 1 hour mark for Woongi.
Yeah, I mean, around a 1 hour fly is usually pretty good. Like, that means you're doing okay. A lot of times you can see faster or slower flies, depending on goals and all these other things.
Especially given the rough start that both of these runners had in Faulkner's gym.
Yeah, these were, what, 20-plus minute Faulkners, I think?
Yeah, pretty much.
So, yeah, 40 minutes after, that's kind of expected. If your main is good enough. Ever being the Gligar, and now that Mewtwo comes out. Now we get to see a move on this. Oh, Guide. They used that last time. I forgot.
And it just gets one shot by Hyper Beam.
That was a Gloom for the Shucky, I believe.
Correct, yeah, which can be two grass types.
2 grass types.
And if you grab Execute as well, that's 4, because you can evolve Execute into Executor as well.
For the goal.
Yeah.
Then
Plus
if you grab the
Ivysaur.
Ivysaur, and you've seen Venusaur, yeah. Seems
So
a
grass
lot
type
better.
seems like not a bad idea, unless you have, of course, bug types is pretty much free if you have like Weedle or Caterpie.
Yeah.
That gives you 3.
I feel like you'll always go for grass types unless you find one of those.
Yeah.
Like I really don't see people going for bug types otherwise.
I mean, hey, sometimes the ROM will just give you Scizor, Scyther, Yanma, and
Or a
Fortress.
cross pincer.
Yeah, there's a lot of bug types.
There's a lot of bug types. It's just without Caterpie,
Looks
Weedle,
like
like
Woongi has marked 4 moves sharing its type, probably 4 normal moves on probably that Jigglypuff or some other normal type. Either way, that's not a hard goal to get. Just any 4 normal moves to a normal type, or if you've got any of the many normal flying types, you can teach a couple normal HMs and Fly.
Yeah. So there was also the Eevee that.
Another
if you evolve that for your goal, then
yeah,
not
that's
necessarily
correct.
the best idea.
Yeah, so if the Eevee is the one with the 4 moves sharing its type, and then you evolve it, it'll no longer have 4 moves sharing its type.
Yeah. Kind of goes for any Pokemon that would do the same thing, but do any other Pokemon in this gen even lose their type when they evolve? I know in Gen 3 Surskit does, but
not think of. Well, Onyx loses rock typing.
Yeah, it's true. If you were to do that with Onyx. And that's a shiny Entei.
Yeah, so this does need to be caught, so hopefully there was a save before this. Crabhammer, ow.
Yeah, that's kind of strong. Throws the Pokeball. No.
Sludge Bomb.
And there's the Drowsy over there. Bit rough. And the Ho-Oh is down.
Yeah, so I just checked the VOD. It looks like Woongi taught Cut, Fly, Strength, and just one other normal move to the or left Hyper Beam to the Pidgeot. So
Okay.
That is what he has his 4 moves sharing its type with, so we gotta keep an eye out for that Pidgeot, see if anything changes. Yeah, Scyther loses flying when it evolves into Scizor. That's a good point.
Yeah, and Kilda skipping that berry. Maybe gonna come back for it later, I don't know, but Kilda now knows that Woongi's at the shiny and has to kind of book it a little bit.
Pretty safe assumption that you're not going to be at the shiny if you don't have fly, unless you're skipping fly for whatever reason.
Or you
It's
find
pretty
a
rare,
random
but-
one, like somebody.
Yeah, random 1 in 8,192 is always a possibility as well.
Yeah.
Now that would be a real confusion. Like you're just at like the 20-minute mark and you mark the shiny Pokemon and they're like, "Oh my god, do you have the Oddegg already or what?" And then you're just like, "Nah, I just found a full Oz in the wild."
Yeah, there's this fortress I found, and I'm sure it's happened in some race somewhere, or other crazy things.
So, Woongi is going for the Glacier Badge here. Now, if the stop evolving 4 times was on your path, I might have
Which
tried
could
to
be.
get a Pokemon to stop evolving 4 times before doing any of these fights, but
Yeah, you don't have really any other fights on this.
Woongi might also just not like this path and want to do
Well, what other
once-
path is there?
want to get info from doing these fights and hope for another path.
Well, there's more Ivysaur info for you,
Yeah.
just in case you forgot about it. Or weren't paying attention.
Yeah, I believe I've gotten Pokerus in one of these once time as well. In a different game, I think I had a
Yeah. Never gotten
as
Pokerus.
well. Okay, so Kilda will have 4 normal, or 4 moves sharing its type on this Noctowl.
We'll be heading to Rocket Hideout. There's a TM here, which is not going
So
to
did
check.
Woongi forget to mark the Glacier Badge? Because he got that, didn't he?
Yeah.
I'll probably mark that one for him.
Oh, I could have done that. Yeah.
So I believe he actually did get the Glacier Badge. Oh yeah, he was just about to mark it himself.
Yeah. Sometimes you're in a movement section, and
Yeah, I just felt that was enough time between
Yeah.
receiving the Glacier Badge that it's important enough to know. Like, I mean, he had enough time to
Yeah.
go all the way down into Rocket.
yeah. This Tangle, that's a grass type. If that's on your path, you catch this, and it looks like he wants to.
Yep, it's not gonna die to Surf.
Yeah. Ungi running kind of lowish on balls. You know, yeah, checking the Gloom, because obviously that's now, you know, you head for grass types. And that's a Weedle.
Looks like the card. Okay, no, it's just a bit delayed. I was gonna say the card might be delayed on stream, but it was.
No.
It's fine now.
It is a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
It's about a minute or so.
Yeah.
Everything is delayed like a minute or so.
Yep.
But the Weedle is, now do you go back to, so that's probably for Evolve 4, maybe. Or you get the bug types with it. I guess it just depends on what you find.
It'll definitely just depend.
That's a P2. And we're just kind of seeing Kilda go through the gym, finds the Squirtle info that we knew was in there for that goal as well, in case Ivysaur is not findable.
Well, we know the Ivysaur is findable. One of them dexed it already, I believe.
Oh, one of them did dex the Ivysaur.
I believe that was the
And
one that
there's
was
another Eevee. So you catch this for the other Evo.
Absolutely. Yeah, so now Woongi will have 2 EVs and can just evolve one of them with a Water Stone and one of them with a Thunderstone or anything like
Yeah.
that. Firestone if you want.
May need a Leaf Stone as well, but yeah, for the maybe 2 even for the Executor and the
The Gloom.
yeah, the Gloom. Did Woongi dex everything already?
I don't believe so, no.
Okay. Yeah.
Might want to get some other stuff taken care of first. See if
Yeah.
we get any more info along the way.
Depositing those. Is Woongi checking Game Corner mods, maybe?
Gonna check
Bill's
Pokemon.
Mon. I always forget to get Bill's Mon, even though, like, I'm supposed to.
Ooh, let's see what that one is. It's Eradicate. That's useless.
Yeah.
Not helpful for this card.
Not on this one. Maybe on one of the races tomorrow. But not today. Don't sell that soft sand.
Very important not to sell soft sand or the other TM.
Yeah. We're doing a lot of shopping, but he has a lot of stones to buy.
And he only has $9.
Yeah, that's why I was saying he overbought here.
Honestly, you might want to sell that rare candy.
You might need that for the evolving the Weedle, though.
Yeah, but at this point,
Only has 6 berries.
Yeah, I don't believe he's taken the berry off the Shucky yet.
Oh, I didn't see it on there when he was in the PC, but has a Firestone, a Water Stone, and a Leaf Stone.
Yep, so Water and Firestone will be for evolving 2 EVs, and then so he's buying
another
Sunstone
Sunstone
as well for the Gloom. Sunstone on Gloom gives you Blossom, not Bellsprout.
Yeah, that works too. Normally people just buy another Leaf Stone, but for Vileplume, but that's... Or did he catch a Vileplume already?
I don't believe so.
Checking the grass type count.
So he's at 2 right now.
Bug, gonna have just the Weedle, I think. No, he got the Shuckle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also at 2. So Weedle
but
essentially means 4 if you evolve that. The technically has more info on bugs right now.
You would want to stop evolving 4 with the Weedle, maybe.
Yeah, for sure. So Blossom already has info on, so might want to use the Leaf Stone on the Gloom instead.
How do I find a Sunkern? I don't know. Here's the execute checking. That's in Violet Water. That's easy. We just haven't seen any info on those last 3 goals, I don't believe.
Not that I'm aware of, yeah. Flaffy only in Union Cave.
Yeah.
But at least it exists.
Yeah, it exists. In a catchable area. Jump
off his grass type.
Yeah, that's a Sprout and 2 kind of rough locations.
Yeah, Mortar and Whirl. Mortar could be locked behind a waterfall in one of the rooms, and Whirl is annoying. Although we do already have Glacier Badge, yeah.
Marowak. What's the point of the Marowak?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe he saw a non-field HM move and wants to keep the sleep-inducing on the Feraligatr? Or forgot and doesn't want to catch it.
Already has a Leaf Stone, and is now evolving... Or maybe did he already just head to... Oh, no, he's in Goldenrod. Okay, never mind. He just bought the stones.
Yeah, he went back to the Mart. He got Fly.
Yeah, honestly, as brought up in chat, that's not a bad idea either. You could just ignore the Grass-type, Bug-type goal for now. Just go catch the other things on your path. Like, go catch that Flaffy, go catch the Charmeleon, Ivysaur, Wartortle, and such, and then see if you find any more Grass or Bug types and let that influence your decision.
Yeah, that's definitely what I would be doing right now, and I would go for those at the end for like what I have left. I'd probably use the Weedle for not evolving.
Yeah, I agree. You'll want the XP share on that one.
Yeah. Or does he have the? Did he catch that? No, that was a different race with the Nito, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the other race. Okay.
Yeah,
So you'd
Woongi
want to use.
spent a pretty long time there dexing every bug and grass type in his dex.
Yeah.
And now Kilda is pretty much just caught up, just needs
I
to
mean,
go get the late Glacier Badge and Shiny, which doesn't take too long.
oh, there's also the Rocket Hideout and what looks like the Evolutions too.
True, true. But still, a bit of caught up time.
Yeah, so that's a Flareon and a Vaporeon for Woongi, which expected. Didn't they already pick up a Water Stone? Or maybe they sold it early. I don't remember. Sand Attack. No accuracy reducing move, but that would have been really funny.
Yeah, happens to evolve and learn at exactly the right level. Because yeah, I think 23 is it specifically has to be a level that it normally learns a move at.
Yeah.
Probably heading up here. Yeah, I'm gonna grab the Mystery Berry.
That Mystery Berry, I don't think he has info for the bingos related to it, but maybe just grabbing it to get it out of the way.
Yep, who knows what you'll find.
Yeah. I don't know if Kilda... Did Kilda teach the, non-HM moves? I don't think so. Or... did he teach over the sleep move? Did we miss that?
No,
Well,
no. Just I think they're just talking about you can't do both goals on the
Yeah.
same poke. As far as I'm aware, they still have the sleep inducing.
oh. If he taught Headbutt, then he does have to,
Well, no, I don't know if he taught Headbutt over Hypnosis.
No, that's on the pitch he got, but... No, if he gets all four, yeah. Oh, he kills the shiny, but saves before it.
Yeah, you do need to catch this shiny. If you don't catch this shiny, this is like your last opportunity, and you would have to find a full odds.
Yeah.
Woongi has found a Weeping Bell. Maybe Woongi's plan is to just catch all these grass types and hope to find something while catching grass types. Always an option.
Yeah, looks like Woongi maybe doesn't... Maybe Woongi doesn't want to clock reset? I don't know exactly. For the Lapras...
Maybe. Yeah, so right now, it looks like Kilda has Rock Smash, Soft Boiled, and Headbutt on the Feraligatr, but has not taught over the Sleep move yet. But it's definitely setting up.
Yeah, so yeah, you will need to get another, one. And Woongi has the same, conundrum. But here's the thing, at least as far as we know, we could have missed the Mantine and Skarmory or Cubone, Rhyhorn, and Dunsparce, Girafford, Wobbuffet. I don't think we did, but,
I do not remember seeing any of them.
yeah. There's no reason to teach the last field move, like, because right now you can't make a bingo from them.
Yeah, but if you do need it, you know exactly where it is. Just teach the field move and then go get another one to get the sleep move back.
Woongi may be heading to... No, not to... Woongi might head to Violet to grab the Execute, but it looks like he's going to go grab that EXP share.
Or there may have been a Pokemon on this route. He did dex a lot of... Oh, and he's gone.
Yeah?
I don't know if that was meant to be a Sweet Scent and not a fly.
Probably.
Yeah.
Sweet Scent's on something else, maybe, because of the 4. Flying to Olivine instead. I guess that's done.
Yeah, he dexed a lot of different things, so there's lots of stuff in lots of places. Hard to tell what he might be going for since he did it all at once.
Yeah.
He's going to be grabbing Snore here, it looks like.
Yeah, so the clock reset definitely looks to be on the path then for that Lapras. Meanwhile, Kilda is heading to Price.
Moo.
And there's that Machoke. Moo.
And that's the 7th berry. And now you oh wait, I thought I
Yeah,
saw
that's
this
two
earlier,
Machokes.
but I wasn't certain. It is actually 2 Machokes on price.
Ah, interesting.
Love to see it. 2 Machokes and an Ivysaur.
Yeah, and there's TM13 for
Okay, Woongi dexing Ivysaur now, which as we saw earlier was in Tin and Ruins of Alph. So Ruins of Alph, you can you'll have to dex beep that. Either it can be inside or in the water or all the way through Union Cave in the
Is Woogie head to the cave first, the grass side? I don't agree with this at all if that's what he's doing.
Maybe.
Well, I'm using Union, so...
We know there was stuff in Union, yeah, we'll have to see.
Yeah.
Could
He's
also
just
just
defeating
be-
a Lapras. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he
But
was on Saturday.
He is on Saturday.
Or Sunday now.
Sunday, yeah.
The day
let's
rollover.
see. He's gonna have to realize that he did that wrong. I don't
Perhaps
think
he
knows.
doesn't. Perhaps he's not aware that it's only there on Fridays.
Yeah.
Nope, looks like he's gonna be doing a clock reset right here. Okay,
Yeah.
definitely aware. Now it looks like Kilda is in Union Cave. I'm guessing looking for the Flaffy. I
Yeah.
believe that was what was here.
Did he dex beep that, or did we miss that?
I was not paying attention.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Ruins is rough because if Ruins is inside, it's not that bad because it's just the inside is just 7 slots like normal. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But if it's outside, then it can be in the water or in the grass, and the grass is in a completely different place than the water.
Yeah, it's the worst area to catch things in.
Yeah. Are we putting in the password here so you can set your day back to Friday?
Now enters the room, and is going to go for the Lapras.
Who knows? Maybe the Lapras will be info.
Yeah. That Gengar is not info on this card. It was info today, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, ghost type.
Ampharos, also not on the card.
It's a big Flaffy.
Big Flaffy. Hilda's still looking for this third water slot.
And it's a Jolteon. I mean, that's an evolution. For Kilda, you absolutely catch this.
Yeah, you need this. That's Dragonair.
Gonna have to be defeated.
Rip.
But yeah, that is defeat a Lapras for Woongi.
Funky looking Lapras. Now I'm surprised Woongi didn't try to get the Flaffy while in there. Maybe didn't remember Flaffy was in Union Cave.
Maybe remembers now.
Yeah, remembers now. Oh no, it's not the Execute. Oh, it is. The Execute's in here too.
There might have been multiple things in here.
Yeah, the Execute and Flaffy are in here, but
and it is in this room as well.
Yeah. I'm just thinking with the... And we know it's on the main section because... Hilda saw all 3 in the water.
Yep.
Also, Gengar was on the 1st floor and on the 3rd floor. Not actually getting the Execute. Flaffy's on this... He didn't check Flaffy on the other floor. What the heck?
Maybe he was just guessing. I don't know.
Oh my god. Whatever. Some people have all the luck, man. Anyway. Yeah, Union gave us a lot of slots. And it just seems to be kind of unlucky sometimes. But...
Kabuto, I mean, if we didn't already have Omanite.
Yeah, the Execute is a 10% here, I guess. I would...
yeah, I'm sure
I would,
seems like it.
Yeah, I would always take the Violet Water. It's only 3 slots, and one of them's 60, one of them is 30.
Yeah, I agree.
Much
water, if you're in a place that only has water, that's always the way to go, because there's only 3 things there, so it's...
Now, but if you are info searching, which technically Kilda is, as far as we know, maybe it's better to find more, go to a place with more things.
But at a certain point, you just... There it is. Okay. I was going to say at a certain point, you just give up and go somewhere else and hope it's more common before coming back, but... Kilda's got it. There's an execute, so that'll be an executor soon, and that's 2 grass types.
Yeah. And Woongi passing up on the execute, gonna probably get that in the water Violet later.
Evoing
That's
that.
executor for Kilda. Probably gonna see that one marked soon. And there it is. So now Kilda, maybe going to defeat that Lapras? Because Kilda set up the right thing. Sees Ivysaur in ruins. Saving here for, not sure why. Maybe save and reset if it's not in the grass there, but then you just fly away. Not exactly sure. Nidoqueen just... The Flaffy seems to be a 10% here.
Yeah, Kilda heading over to defeat the Lapras, most likely. Remember is that Flaffy was here on this floor, or not on this floor, but in Union Cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, you imagine you would have seen the Flaffy if it was on that floor.
Yeah, definitely. Knows it's on this floor now. Sweet something in the water first.
But yeah, so Woongi is going to be checking the grass here for the Ivysaur.
It is
on either this
either
grass
here in
or
the water. Normally you check the water first just to get them out of the way.
Yeah, but we'll see how that goes.
On the other hand, I did the same thing in my tournament. It turned out to be in the grass, and
it is more likely to be in the grass, 7 versus 3.
Yeah.
Hard to say.
Yankee, Stantler. It's an Omastar over there.
Either way, this ROM just did not give them too much info. It gave them a bit, but it would have been a lot nicer.
Skarmory never appears when it's on the card.
Yeah, not having the middle goal,
especially
just
in the middle,
immediately removes 4 possible bingos.
Yeah, and 3 more removed by the other 2. There's no info on, so you're literally forced into these 5 bingos. Unless you get one of those other info. Nothing to say here. They're both seemingly chasing 10%. The Ivysaur might not be a 10%. It might just be in the water. Also, it might not even be a 10%. For example, it could be a 15%.
So much better.
Yeah, I had this. It was 15% in my race with this grass. This grass is just evil, man. It's so evil.
I mean, if you're ever coming here for something, then you know you're not in a good spot.
Yeah.
This is, other than, like, you know...
The Ivysaur was in 10 too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to go there for defeat a level 40.
Not wrong.
Maybe you would just... yeah, it looks like he's... Why is he going in here?
Of course, he has the Ho-Oh, so we could actually open the Ho-Oh room. You do have to do Alf puzzles.
Oh, yeah, he's doing Alf puzzles.
So that's another reason to be here, possibly.
Yeah, when you're doing the Alf puzzles early. I totally forgot that was on the card. That's a corner piece. Yeah, that goes there.
Yeah, it takes some...
know what he's doing with these.
Takes a bit of practice to get these... do these quickly, but once you know what you're doing, it's not horrible. As you can see, this room that is opened by having a Ho-Oh is a Ho-Oh looking puzzle.
I wasn't sure, because there have been bingos where it hasn't opened, right? For you?
Yeah, I realized I think you have to have it as the first in your party, specifically. Is my mistake.
No, Woongi did not find the Flaffy yet. Maybe think it's in the water. I don't think you saw all the slots.
Well, so the Flaffy was the one that was in Union Cave.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, saw that in Union, and then...
Oh, there's the Flaffy.
Yeah, Kilda finds the Flaffy. Is now gonna know... Or Woongi's gonna know that They're in the same spot. %10 on land. Yep. Just gotta go for it. Woongi leaves without the Flaffy again.
Can always come back.
Yeah.
It was in the one of the floors of Union, so it's not the worst.
Yeah, maybe just hoping to luck into it elsewhere. In the meantime. Well, not it, but the skip loom. Of course, we know it's not available elsewhere.
And there's the Lapras.
It still looks really weird. Like, someone, like, squish it with a rolling pin?
Maybe it's just shiny.
No. It looks different shiny. I would know. Well, yeah, that's the right piece, Wingy. Well, he was doing really good at this puzzle. The trapezoid goes to the right
The
one.
Omanite one is notorious for being the worst.
He has that piece, the column 2, row 4 wrong. No, that goes up. Yeah, okay. That goes there. No, that goes to the left. His bottom row has to move to the left, and then that last piece is the corner. There you go.
Yeah, the Lapras has been de-shelled. I like that. That's just what the Lapras looks like inside.
It defeats defeating the Meganium to do the Alph puzzles as well. Now, how long is Kilda going to spend in this grass?
Will Kilda spend any time in this grass?
Kilda knows the Ivysaur is here and is currently now checking the decks. And here's the dex beep. Obviously, we have Woongi's audio right now, but does hear that dex beep. Oh, that goes down 1 square.
Yeah, we'll notice that in a second, I'm sure.
Notices it now.
Yeah, there you go.
These puzzles are... Some of them are tough. I hate the Aerodactyl one. The middle pieces of the Aerodactyl one. Specifically those two body pieces.
They're not that bad. It's pretty obvious. I think that the Omanite one is so much worse.
I find the Omanite one so easy. And everyone probably thinks I'm crazy for that one. Literally a circle.
Exactly why it's hard, because a circle is the same everywhere, so how do you tell which one goes where?
You can't rotate the pieces. Okay,
so Woongi going to be checking the water here. So this is the water that corresponds to that grass that Kilda's in, actually.
Yeah, so they're both
searching
the same route.
This is why this is so bad, because it's
Polytoad
two
Meowth
locations.
And once we find that third slot here, we'll know it's in the grass or not. But it seems to be not the common. It might be
no
the
matter where
uncommon.
it is, yeah.
So which one of these players is going to find that Ivysaur? Woongi's just moving on.
Yeah, gonna do the last Ruins of Off puzzle.
Either gonna head to Tin or look up that Squirtle information.
Kilda still looking.
Yeah, I don't blame Kilda for still looking. Got another piece wrong. Yeah, the eyes go on the outside. Yeah. A little bit of... Yeah. Okay. So that's Ruins puzzles done for Woongi.
Yeah, that can be a bit time consuming, so...
Yeah, but Kilda does have the Flaffy.
That is correct.
And the Executor.
Yeah, that is 2 catches that Woongi has not yet done. Of course, Woongi does have evolutions as a good advantage.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna grab a TM05 here.
Yeah, I mean, you get that while you're here. Mark that off.
If either of these runners ever happen to run into a Mantine or Skarmory, or any of the goals remaining, really.
Oh, there's the Ivysaur.
Really
Kilda found it in the grass.
Alright. And we're
Okay.
going to be looking for the Execute now in Violet Water.
It might be a 10% here, too. Yeah, so... I'm sure, once the Ruins puzzles get marked, Woongi will probably know it's in the grass, based on how long it takes.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, like, you don't spend that long on the Kabuto puzzle, you know?
True.
Now, these puzzles could just take a long time, or you could fly away and do the Kabuto one later. But, okay, there's the Execute. That wasn't too bad for Woongi.
Yeah, so it doesn't look like it's too uncommon.
Yeah. Definitely had an easier time than Kilda did.
For sure.
And there goes the floor.
Yeah, it's pretty even now with Kilda having done a few more catches. The big thing here is that the info difference is there is no info difference, namely.
Yeah, I mean there's the there's one evolution. I don't think Kilda has info on any other evolution.
Oh, true, right. We don't know if Kilda saw that Eevee or not.
But other than that, I mean, these guys, like, with the info they have, they're racing for the same 5 bingo.
Yeah.
There's nothing else, like, they can... They don't know that, though. They know the others have something.
So is that 6 grass types for Woongi?
Guess we're checking.
It is.
Yeah.
So that'll be the first bingo, I believe, for Woongi there, with that column.
Yeah. Woongi really doesn't have that much left. Just the, I mean, the evolving 4 times is gonna be a pain.
I mean, we know there are 2 catches he has left, and both of them are 10%, so that in itself can take a very long time.
Why is this Golduck going in the front of the party? Maybe he remembers some... Oh, the Meryl. Maybe. The Meryl was level 6.
What's he looking for? Oh, he's looking for Feraligatr here.
Oh, for Alligator.
Remember, this was where the Feraligatr was.
No, I don't think so. Wasn't the Meryl here?
No, this is where the Feraligatr was.
Yeah, but why would you be looking for another for Alligator?
For 4/9 HM field moves and sleep inducing.
But you don't have the middle, that doesn't help you.
I don't know. Maybe it is the Meryl, but Meryl is like level 18.
Yeah.
Not the best, not the worst.
Yeah.
We'll see. But yeah, so looks like Woongi is making use of the fact that when you're repelled, you can only get encounters that are the same level as you or higher, so putting this level 5 Golduck in the lead will guarantee that he only gets encounters that are level 5 or higher. So if he knows that one of the slots that he's looking for doesn't appear at level 5, then he won't be seeing it.
Hilda gets an encounter in the ruins.
2 encounters in the ruins.
2 encounters. Well, that's a chance. That would have been really nice early on, but...
To fight, yeah.
Useless now. Yeah, so Kilda's walking out.
Yeah, got one last puzzle to do here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what is being looked for here.
Just hope that he, whatever he's looking for actually can appear at level 5. There it is.
That's the Feraligatr. If
it is Feraligatr, there it is.
I don't know. Was it Kilda that ran into the Meryl? Maybe it was.
Yeah. Looks like it is the Feraligatr that he's looking for.
Yeah. I'm not certain as to why, as
Yeah, as you said, enough info to actually complete that. Either of the bingos associated with that one.
Yeah. Is Kilda gonna walk out of here again?
Looks like it. Maybe it'll pay off, who knows?
Yeah. Executor.
Well, I mean, that could have paid off if he didn't already have Executor.
Oh my god. I don't think he has any more escape ropes, or maybe
Yeah,
he's
he
just
might
looking
have
for encounters.
It paid
to
off!
Look into a Rhyhorn.
Executor and Rhyhorn in here. Man. Welcome
Well,
in, everybody, from SpeedGaming 6. But yeah, that's very, very lucky there.
Wow. So that pays off huge, actually, because now Kilda can just get Roar and the grass types and have that bingo available.
So you could probably skip heading to Tin Tower now, or...
Skip the evolution, because you don't actually have info on that.
Yeah, I guess Kilda might not even have the evolution info, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, Woongi might be able to meta
Unknown
that.
Z.
Wow, because now that you've done the puzzles, you can actually get unknown encounters.
So, yeah.
Normally you never see unknowns in the wild, because you have to actually complete those puzzles before they can appear.
Yeah, that is true. Well, you can meta that pretty easily with the Solve 4. Well, maybe not super easily, because most people escape, though.
Yeah, it's hard to say, because if you make the assumption that Kilda escape roped, flew somewhere else, immediately got an encounter, and first encounter found it.
No,
it
now
literally
Roar's been marked. He's gonna meta its 32.
Might. It's
And
definitely
it's not gonna be
either
on
32 or Ruins, but...
Yeah. I think he's gonna think it's 32 and head there.
Definitely a possibility. Of course, you might just choose not to meta that, because it's risky.
Oh yeah. With a guaranteed path to finish.
So, Woongi is in the basement here of Goldenrod. Maybe gonna grab the coin case and hope that that
I'm not
gives
sure.
Something?
Maybe Woongi gave up on the Flaffy? I don't know. Exactly. We'll see if this pays off.
Kilda heading up to grab a Snore, it looks like.
Oh, talking to that guy.
Smoochum, Pidgeotto, Geodude.
Another normal flying type.
Not a useful one. None of them are useful on this card.
What do you could evolve your Pidgeotto into a Pidgeot.
Well, we've seen how well that's worked out for Kilda.
I mean, I'd say Kilda has a potential lead right now. I know Woongi has a path to finish,
for sure.
But...
Not from the fights, though. You can't attribute that to Pidgeot.
Yeah, not really. Yeah, Woongi Sweet Scenting on 32 trying to meta the Cubone Rhyhorn, but it's not going to be here. Well, actually it might, but it's, we don't know it's here.
Yeah, that is not where Kilda got it, to say the least. But yeah, it looks like this is a meta play from... So yeah, again, as we mentioned... Oh, a Lapras! So, I guess you didn't really need to go defeat the Lapras, huh?
Yeah. And that's what happens when you repel through this route, and...
But yeah, as we mentioned, both runners can see the card, obviously, so they both know when that was marked. So Woongi saw Cubone Rhyhorn being marked in between 4 puzzles and Roar, and has decided that it clearly must be on this route.
Yeah, we missed the other moves. Sorry.
There's unknown. It's what? Is that G?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know my alphabet very well.
Usually pretty okay at it. That one's a Noctowl.
What gave you that idea? It must be because Kilda caught one earlier. That's how you know.
Yeah, clearly.
Oh, well, first encounter Blossom there. That's
okay, so he is actually considering the fact that it may have been in the ruins and is sweet sensing here now.
Yeah.
There's an Abras, and now we could trade for Pupitar if we want.
Sorry, we've been at this for 4 hours, okay? Just give us a break.
Wigglytuff.
Yeah, normally I thought people would want to commentate on Saturday night, but I guess everyone's doing their races instead. Which is fair. Is that 6 or 5 bug grass types?
Probably see him check.
It must be 6.
It's been marked.
So now
You can always,
Kilda with 3 bingo.
Yeah.
Compared to the 1 from Woongi. So to finish, Kilda just needs to stop from evolving and defeat a 40.
Woongi has caught the Abra. Abra can actually be used as a stop from evolving, as it evolves at level 16, so...
Yeah, and... Oh, is Woongi now 10%ing this? Or is he
Yeah,
going for the Ivysaur here?
Going for the Ivysaur, which we know is not in the water.
Or knows it's the last, the Rhyhorn might be here. Or no, because that was after Complete 4 the Rhyhorn got marked.
Yeah, I mean, you
But-
could check the water right after. Oh, there's the third
Celebi.
slot. So hopefully Woongi recognizes that that's the third thing in the water, and now knows that Ivysaur must be
Oh,
grass.
Kilda finding a Cyndaquil.
That's pretty good for stop evolving.
Yeah,
That evolves in,
level
I
15.
think, one level, right?
It evolves, yeah.
It's either 16 or 18. I never remember which starter is
Isn't
which.
Totodile 18?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
So Woongi gonna be heading back to the
Cinda's
grass?
14. And then,
Oh, is it 14? Damn.
yeah.
I never remember which starter is which.
Is Woongi gonna go for the Skiploom here first? Yeah.
The Flaffy, but yeah.
It's Flappy.
Yeah, so Woongi had not seen all three in the water. He had only seen two of them, Meowth and one other. So seeing that Celebi was the first time he saw the third slot in the water.
Yeah. And Woongi's checking in the water here, but we know it's the grass. Or, well, not
Ground
the grass,
again.
but...
Yeah, both the Flaffy and the Ivysaur are on the,
in this
ground.
area. Yeah.
not the water in their respective areas.
Yeah, Kilda's definitely doing it.
But yeah,
Here
so
comes the
Woongi...
XP share, and I assume Kilda's gonna head to 10 now, and then stop evolving.
Yeah, that would be it.
Or maybe you stop it from evolving once before heading to 10. I guess there's 4 fights if you count the 40.
Yeah, no, it'll definitely be enough. It'll probably try to evolve once on each stage, and then the 40 might be enough.
Yeah.
If it's not, you just leave. You could even Sweet Scent and just fight random wilds. There's a lot you could do.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, Kilda really just sat there and grinded out all the encounters until he got those catches, and
Yeah.
paying off.
Yeah, Woongi got a little impatient and just decided to leave without them, and clearly not the right decision thus far.
Plus that Cubone or Rhyhorn helping out a ton.
Yeah, that was...
Who knew that not having escape ropes was a good thing?
Yeah, I mean, it's always possible. But yeah, I don't think Kilda had any other way to finish, actually, because no evolution.
Either way, this ramen card combo was just pretty rough.
When you see Mantine or Skarmory in the middle, you just kind of,
Pray.
yeah, you're just kind of like, oh crap, I'm gonna have to sit through this again, aren't I? Because I swear, every card except for I think one I've commentated, it's been like, there's been no, I don't think there's ever been info on it. I've seen it be lucked into.
Yeah, that Blizzard Mist was huge there, not killing the
Yeah. Are there revives for
Probably,
Kilda's side?
I genuinely don't know. But that was one stop Evo, so Sage number 1 gave one evolution stop.
Yeah.
See if Sage number 2 does it.
Hey,
Muck
Muck
is
info.
probably... yeah. Wrong card. Or no, actually no, it is this card, just the starter was Macargo. Right.
Yeah. Let's switch audio to Kilda.
Oh, right, yeah.
That's the second stop Evo. Yeah, Kilda took the lead with the Ivysaur, really, and Flaffy.
Yeah, and then the Cubone Rhyhorn just
Oh, there's the Flaffy for...
really accelerated that.
Oh man, what do you think the results channel is going to say about this? if Pidgeot beats Ho-Oh. I'll just get some emojis like usual.
Oof. Multiple Thunder misses in a row, and finally does get paralyzed by Spark there.
Yeah.
Gonna have to heal.
Uh,
Does have 4 revives, so.
yeah. So yeah, why wait, the Flaffy boom or something? Or did
Yeah,
I just...
I didn't see. Did he not catch the Flaffy? I was paying attention to the fight.
I don't
Did
know.
he accidentally run from it? What happened there?
Oh wow, that's not good. And notice how the Pidgeot is still struggling on fights.
Yeah.
He had 5 paralyze heals.
I think he just ran from it. I'm guessing that was just a misclick.
I guess.
I just looked back at it. He just ran.
That's one miss hit put in each of our races so far that I've noticed be significant.
This one much more significant because now you have to go for the 10% a second time.
Yeah, after everything being a 10%. Well, we don't know about Cuba and Rhyhorn.
Definitely didn't seem to be the common. There's another Flaffy.
He only ran into like 5 things and they were all different or something. I think.
Kilda saw like 3 or 4 things, and I think Woongi saw 3 or 4 things as well. There's another Stop Evo, so that's, I believe, 3.
That's 3.
So we'll just see if defeating the 40 gives the 4th Stop Evo or not.
Yeah. Super Potion, use that Paralyze heal if you realize you have it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this has been a great comeback by Kilda.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's that Suicune Raikou.
Yeah.
Yeah, this card's been pretty long. Just, the info, just... Oh, there's a Wartortle! You didn't even need the Ivysaur.
Oh yeah, you did. You have to defeat it.
You could defeat the Ho-Oh.
Yeah, that's
There's
true.
always the level 60
plus.
Ho-Oh at the top. Yeah, this card just gave no info on the middle goal or on Dunsparce
And the
effort.
Cyndaquil does not evolve here, so there is a little bit more.
Woongi has found the Ivysaur.
Yeah.
So Woongi is now in pretty much the same position, just needs to stop Evo and defeat a 40 to finish, but of course does not have much time to do that.
Yeah.
As Kilda just needs to fight one trainer pretty much.
Yeah, Kilda just going to the sky and
anything other than like 2 Togepis and you're good.
Yeah.
Snubble, I mean that might be enough in itself, but we'll see. Depends how close it is. No, not enough. Ponyta, maybe.
We'll see.
Yeah, that does it. And that will be 5 bingos for KildaFan.
Yeah.
Pretty close race, because
Woongi forfeited.
Yeah, Woongi is pretty close to done here, though, so it was definitely a close race. That Cubone Rhyhorn really saving.
Hey
Welcome in, guys,
welcome in.
God!
Yeah.
How did I win that?
So you got a bit luckier with the Ivysaur. Woongi left with, I think, 5 or 6 encounters in the grass. And then also
was
left with
not
the
going to
Fluffy.
leave until I'd done all 7 encounters in that grass.
Understandable.
I didn't care how long it took. Well, I cared, but I knew that there was no way I was coming back for that grass later, so I had to. I was just like, I'm gonna go till I see all 7. And when I saw it, I'd only seen 5 in the grass. There were 2 things I hadn't seen yet, so I was certainly not leaving yet.
Yeah.
And the Suicune in Burn Tower in Tin Tower was a Wartortle, which I think was ironic.
Seeing that Rhyhorn just walking out of ruins definitely helped.
Yes, yeah, that actually, because otherwise I was going to go for row 5, and I didn't have info on a second evolution, but Woongi had marked it, so I knew it existed, and I found the Jolteon, which was a complete fluke.
Yeah, so there was actually EVs on Route 31, and there was also an EV in Rocket Hideout as one of either the traps or the electrodes.
Yeah, I was going to look at the traps at one point, and then eventually I had a path without it. But yeah, that was something I would have checked eventually. Probably would have been the first thing I did if I was looking for evolutions.
Yeah, well, you would have found an EV
because that's like 6 different Pokemon. Okay, but yeah, finding the Rhyhorn really helped. What did you main, Wingy?
Ho-Oh on Route 30.
Yeah, I saw the Ho-Oh, but I accidentally knocked it out.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering that. I was wondering if
We
you
were all
intentionally
confused.
killed it for EXP, or if that was just you were expecting it not to kill.
I kind of wasn't sure if it would kill, and then I got so much XP from it that I was like,
Yeah.
well, I'm not going to look for another one. If I'd run into another one, I would have probably still tried to catch it, because it's a Ho-Oh and it had Body Slam.
Yeah, it had Body Slam and
It had
Yeah.
Body Slam, Dizzy Punch, Psybe, and Powder Snow.
Yeah.
definitely.
I mean, I
usable.
hate Dizzy Punch, like, with a particular passion, but...
The game
always-
gives it to you.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I was running Pidgeot.
Can we see the DVs on that Pidgeot? don't know.
Yeah, we can. I'd like to see those myself.
Yeah, that was there were some rough fights. The well was particularly
Wow.
terribly.
It's a great Pidgeot. Who knew?
I couldn't see that from the well.
13 attack, 14 speed, 11 defense, 12 HP. It only had 2
Yeah.
special, but it's a Pidgeot.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
problem was its starting moveset was very inaccurate.
Yeah.
What do you mean? It had a Dragon Breath.
Dragon Breath was terrible. I ended up with 3 normal type moves, and it wasn't even the one I was going for move sharing its type, because I had a knockdown with Drill Peck.
Yeah.
And I
This-
had the Feraligatr with Soft Boil that was going to be my 4 non-HM field moves, but that would have meant teaching over Hypnosis, which would have meant I need to catch another Feraligatr.
Yeah. So we actually saw Woongi do that, but I was curious, Woongi, as to why you went for that second for Alligator. Because you didn't have Mantine Skarmory info, and you didn't have Dunsparce Girafarig or Wobbuffet info, so that wouldn't have really helped you get another bingo.
I didn't have enough info to finish at that point, so I was just
Wait,
doing that goal, hoping
Why
I would
not?
run into
You
something randomly.
you could have stopped 4 undefeated at level 40 with the Flaffy. And
Yeah,
the
that
Ivysaur.
would be exactly 5 bingos.
Was it? Let's
Yeah,
see.
column
column
1, column
one.
2, column 5, row 2, row 5. That was what we were thinking. That was what both of you guys' path were, I think.
Yeah,
Until
that was
you
my
found the
path until
Rhyhorn.
I found the Rhyhorn.
Yeah.
You have a second evolution info, Kilda? We weren't sure about that.
No, I ran into the Jolteon, but I knew that Woongi had marked it, so... And it's quite a few different Pokemon, so I was
Yeah.
just hoping I would find one, because I
Yeah.
felt like I needed info. I mean, I did, because I fluked the Rhyhorn. I needed something like that to finish.
Yeah. But like
Yeah.
like you said, if you had checked the traps, which you said you would have, then you would have, or the electrodes,
Yeah,
you would have
yeah,
found
if
the EV.
I think if you need info, that should always be the first
sure.
thing to do.
Yeah.
I was lucky. Yeah, I was lucky. I saved before the shiny, because of course I crit it the first time. I tried to
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always save before the shiny. Even if it's
Oh,
not
yeah,
on the
yeah.
card, always save, just in case.
Even if it's not on the card, always save. You don't
Yeah.
know what it's going to be.
Exactly.
Yeah, last night, or I guess it was last night, Smitty lost because he crit the pseudo and killed it, and it wasn't findable anywhere else.
Yeah, always save before the pseudo as well. Like, here are the reasons why I probably didn't deserve to win. I forgot the
You were running a
Squirt Ball.
Pidgeot.
Well, now hang on. I maintain choosing to main a Pidgeot that already has Hyper Beam when you catch it is a perfectly reasonable decision in a bingo.
For sure. It's
Fair.
not the worst main by it.
It's not my fault that, like, Faulkner had a Shuckle with Rollout and there was a Snorlax with ancient power, and a Mewtwo, Mr. Mime with ancient power.
Well, you see, Woongi was running the Ho-Oh, so
Had those similar, yeah. So that was
Yeah.
actually even bigger problems with the Ho-Oh.
There was Asian power everywhere.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
game knew.
struggled on the Marowak in the level 9 Marowak in Faulkner's gym so much. I struggled on. I kept like the Pidgeot died to the Snorlax in the gym, and then I still managed to knock out the Pidgeot with the Snorlax with one of my other Pokemon. So it was just missing out on XP early in the run.
Yeah, that Jigglypuff helped a lot.
Yeah, Jigglypuff
Yeah, the
carried
Jigglypuff was like the MVP.
in the well.
And that's why I taught Surf to the Jigglypuff as well, because I thought I was going to do 4 non-HM field moves on the Feraligatr, and I knew I was going to do sharing its type on the Noctowl. And I didn't want to teach Surf to the Pidgeot because it was running all the physical moves, and it had the Polka Dot Bow, and... You know, by the time I had Headbutt and Polka Dot Bow and Plain Badge, then the Pidgeot was great. And look, it had 13 attack DV. It was brilliant.
Yeah.
It just took a really long time to get it there.
Yeah, the main problem with this card was no Mantine Skarmory info in the middle, and then the other two goals to held out for a long time, being the Cubone Rhyhorn and Dunsparce Draft for Wobbuffet, literally left you guys with 5 bingos to go for, like, total.
Yeah.
So you would have had to find that evolution, if not.
The funny thing is, I didn't even know what I was going to stop evolving 4 times until that was the last thing I had left to do. I knew that I was going to get the XP doing the Elder fights, but I was just like, what am I going to give an EXP share to? And I just looked in my Pokedex and I saw Cyndaquil info, and Cyndaquil was in the perfect spot.
Yeah, the perfect level.
To find and at the perfect level. So that was really ideal to grab that at the end and use it.
Woongi had a Weedle, I believe, from the Trapmons.
Right, yeah. That again might have been somewhere I looked, but I just had so much in. And again, I needed a 6th grass type, and I just didn't run into one anywhere I was sweet scenting.
Yeah. Just avoiding.
So eventually, I had to just look up Blossom, but Blossom turned up right away. But yeah, Ivysaur took a long time to turn up. Flappy took a long time to turn up. A really long time to turn up. But I'm really glad with how I routed through Union Cave that second visit.
Yeah.
I found the Jolteon, I got the Execute, I got the Flaffy, I did all 4 Ruins of Elf puzzles, and then I grabbed
Lapras.
TM5.
And defeated the Lapras.
And defeated the Lapras, yeah. And getting all the berries for Snore as well. But yeah, like, we were almost neck and neck when you picked up Soft Sand Woongi and Slowpoke Well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you grabbed that at the same time that I was fighting the trainer before it, but I was hard-walled on that trainer.
And
I'm trying to remember
the
now
14, I think.
Yeah, what did they have?
The 14... I don't really remember.
What the hell was it?
I don't know.
I remember.
Like, it was... I couldn't get past it. I'm trying to remember what it was now.
Where?
The second trainer in Slowpoke Well.
Oh, was it an Entei by chance?
Oh, yes, the Entei.
Might have been, yeah.
Yeah, it was the Entei.
I don't know if that was the first or second trainer, but yeah, that thing caused me a lot of delays.
Yeah, it was the second trainer. Like, I wired out to that a couple of times, and I just, like, I was going so slowly because I had to keep going back and healing. I kept getting burned. I kept getting paralyzed.
Something I wanted to ask you, Woongi, was you skipped the TM in the basement of Union the first trip.
Yeah.
Why?
I thought I was behind, and I could always come back for it later since there was alpha puzzles on the card, so that was my reason for skipping it.
Fair. You were actually ahead there.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
You did finish Faulkner first.
Yeah, I only realized I was ahead when I picked up the soft sand, and I guess I had a feeling with the sleeve-inducing move, but then I wasn't sure until the soft sand.
Yeah. Well, Kilda actually caught the alligator, but didn't notice it. He noticed the soft-boiled, I think.
Yeah, I noticed the soft boiled right away, and I noticed hypnosis, but I didn't connect it with the card, and then a minute later it kind of twigged, so that's when you saw me check. I went and
Yeah.
looked and checked, and was like,
Yeah,
wait, I do
had
have hypnosis, and I marked it. So.
Yeah, I had a feeling you might have been too focused on it having soft boiled for the non-HM field moves.
Yeah, and then
not paid attention
later
to
I realized,
hypnosis.
hang on, I can't keep both those goals on the one Pokemon, so I was
Yeah.
just sort of hedging my bets on getting rid of it. Because I knew I could just catch another one, but luckily I didn't need to. And yeah, luckily I worked out Mystery Berry wasn't on my path, so that saved me a few seconds.
Yeah.
And lucky that 4 non-HM field moves ended up not being on my path, or I would have had to go and buy another Sweet Scent TM, because I forgot to buy a second one when I went up and I bought the extra Headbutt TM. I saw like all the normal flying types, which is what you want for 4 move sharing its type. Like, I found Pidgeot, I found Noctowl, we saw Fearow, and I ran into a Spearow. Like,
Yeah, we were commenting on all the normal flying types.
There was a
there were just
Pidgeotto
so
in the
many
game
normal
corner.
types. Like, Bill's EV was Eradicate, Jigglypuff in the egg.
Pidgeotto game corner. That
Yeah,
was on
my
Ruby's side.
Pidgeot as the main. The Kenya
Yeah.
was a Meowth.
Yeah.
Just
And
normal
there were
types
also
everywhere.
rock moves everywhere. As
Yeah,
I
so
know
many
Woongi
rock
was
moves.
familiar
So
with.
many
You were
stab
too.
rock moves.
The Shuckle.
I was doing so badly with that Pidgeot, like, getting through the game. Like, Chuck was about an hour and 10. And I was just like, there's no way I can win this. Like, I was playing badly. I ran into an optional. I ran into an optional named Weenie Ben. And my name's Ben. And then there was a trainer in Morty's gym named Dumb Ben.
Well,
And then there was a trainer in Chuck's gym named, what was it? Abhorrent Kilda. Abhorrent Kilda.
Listen,
So-
the ROM just hated you. I don't know what to say.
so Kilda
Well-
is what your name is, but I think the Bens are referring to Ben Redrock.
Yes, but it's
Still.
still my name.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to make you feel a little bit better.
Oh my goodness. I really, and that was the thing, I guess, that stopped me going full on tilt with how badly I was doing with the Pidgeot, was I was like, no, my routing is fine. And the Pidgeot is a perfectly sensible main. I'm just getting really unlucky. Like, everything having like a Snorlax with ancient power. I'm just like, of course that's like the one specific. A Shuckle with rollout. Like, of course they have that. So I was like, this is
Probably
not my
the only
fault.
way that a Shuckle could actually be threatening.
Yeah, well, I mean, Shuckle can just be hard to take down if you don't have moves into it, because it's just very defensive. But that it also had stab rollout. Like, you saw I got through it because I put it to sleep with the Feraligatr with hypnosis. And luckily it stayed asleep for a long time because I was killing it with Hyper Beam, so I needed it to sleep for 2 turns in a row again and again and again. But yeah, I've just... If this wasn't a tournament race, I probably would have just quit like 30 minutes in. I would have been like, this is awful, I hate this, I'm just going to stop. But because it was a tourney, I had to play it out. And then it was only once I had those 2 goals left that I started to realise, hang on, I could actually win this. Like, Woongi was way ahead of me in getting fly and has got more goals than me, but I realised that Woongi didn't actually have any bingos put together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, without the Cubone and Rhyhorn, like I said, it was just the 5 goals, and that was like the 5 bingo. That was it. You were shooting for the same things the whole time. And then you found that Cubone and or Rhyhorn and Alf.
Yeah.
For some
I was
reason, when I had
hoping-
that goal, it's always Cubone.
I was hoping that by catching that and then marking TM05, that you might think it was on Route 32, Woongi. And
He
waste
did.
time trying to catch
He
it
did.
there.
He
He
did
did!
that.
Yay!
Although
Yeah,
he
at
did
least
also check Alf.
I I saw when it was marked, so I figured it's probably either in Alph or in 32. So that's why you saw me sweet something in 32, and then I tried an Alph, but then I think at that point I realized I don't really need the Cube-1 Rhyhorn. I just need to find the Flaffy. I needed the Flaffy, and I needed the Ivysaur, so I figured if I need those 2 goals anyways, I might as well finish with Road 2.
Yeah.
That's what I realized kind of late, that I don't really need the 4 non-HM, but then yeah, I mean that was already done and that was too late. That was just just a mistake. But then yeah, once I realized what my path was, then I started going for it. But man, that Ivysaur and Flaffy took like a combined like 10 to 15 minutes to find.
Yeah,
look, it
they
took
were
me quite a while. I saw 6 different things in Union Cave on that floor before I found the Flaffy.
I think I saw every slot in the in that Alph grass, in that Union Cave, water and ground. I think before I found the
only saw
Flaffy.
2 in the water. What I always do when I have to sweet scent in water, I will sweet scent. I mean, if I know it's in the water, then I'll sweet scent till I find it. But if I don't know if it's in the water or on the ground, then I will sweet scent in the water until I've seen 2 different Pokemon in the water twice.
Yeah,
So
I found
basically-
that's what I ended up doing. I found 2 slots in the water, and then I started sweet scenting on the ground, and then I saw
Yeah, but
6 slots, and then that
that's
was
not
when I
what I'm
realized.
saying.
Ugh.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying go until you've seen 2 things in the water. I'm saying go until you've seen 2 things in the water twice. Because, like, what I did in the water in the first 4 in Union Cave was I sweet scented in the water and saw an Apom. And then I sweet scented and I saw Onyx, and then Onyx again, and then Onyx again, and then Onyx again, and then Onyx again. And I wasn't going to stop until I saw the Apom again. And I ended up seeing the Jolteon in the water before I saw a second Apom. So maybe the Apom was the 10% in the water, I don't know. Even though it was the first thing I ran into. If I'd stopped after I saw 2 things, I could have actually missed out. The Jolteon might have been the 30, and it was on the card. So I always go until I've seen 2 things twice. And that way you're unlikely to miss the 60 or the 30.
Or I guess, yeah. That's sort of what I've been consciously
People
doing as
assume
well.
the first 2 things they see in the water are the 60 and the 30, but they not necessarily.
Yeah.
So that's what I do. And then I'll go in the grass until I've seen everything in the grass, and then I'll go back to the water for the 3rd slot if I need to.
Pretty good strategy.
You know, if I just have to find something and there's nowhere else to look. If you do like 5 slots and you know there's somewhere else you could be looking, then I'll go there because you get other info. But yeah, the path and the routing sorted itself. It was just getting through the actual battles. And then even on the Elders was going really easily until we got to his Fortress.
Yeah, with Spark.
With Spark.
And you didn't have much for that, sadly.
No, I mean, I had enough for
You
that.
had revives.
except-
That's all you need.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I ended up using was a revive, but it was like, because I think I just missed my last Hyper Beam into him or something. It was just like, yeah, or I think I missed a Thunder into him because Thunder was obviously doing decent to it, but
yeah, overall just a bad card with this ROM, not getting those info, and then the info that you did
not
get
a
were
lot
all
of
10%.
This is what happens when Valkyrie makes things.
But yeah, if you guys don't have any more questions for anything.
Also, just point out, like the first thing we got was the Magcargo as a starter, and then like the last Pokemon on the last Elder fight was had a Muck.
Yeah, that was funny.
So the
Well,
Muck
you
info
taught
turned
over
up right at the end.
Powder Snow, right? Early?
Yeah.
Yeah, over instead of Parish Song? Any reason?
Yeah, I should have probably at least taught Belly Drum over Parish Song a bit earlier, but then I guess I just figured I'm a bit low level, and if I run into a wall like the Shuckle or the Snorlax again, I might need to use it as utility.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah, but then, yeah, I probably could have switched to Belly Drum a bit earlier.
Yeah, that was a good strat. I was like, oh my god, he has Belly Drum, this is gonna be great! And then we saw you not selling it, and it's like, okay.
Yeah,
maybe?
I'm a fan of the belly drum strats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
especially
not.
after seeing all those ancient powers. I was just like hesitant teaching it because yeah, if there is anything tough out there, it might have something to kill me after a belly drum. So
Yeah.
But yeah, if that's all, I think probably call it there. Huge thanks to SpeedGaming again for letting us have these Cinco Bingo tourney matches on here, and other like the FIR tourney in the past, and just huge thanks to them for allowing us to showcase these.
Yeah.
Yeah, follow the
Yeah,
runners.
thanks for the race. Thanks for
Commentating.
commentating. GG Woongi.
yeah,
Yeah.
GG skill.
GG's to both of you. That was a really rough one.
Yeah. There's at least 5 matches tomorrow.
Yeah.
So there is Skeptros versus Oddlay at 10 a.m. At 1 p.m. we have Woongi again versus Easton. At 3 p.m. we have Waka versus Pika Pals. Also at 3 p.m. we have Montebank versus someone 325. And at 8 p.m. we have the original Smitty versus Vladimir Bankwell.
Yeah, so definitely keep a watch out for those if you're enjoying these. If that's all, we will see you guys later.
Mhm.
Yeah, take it easy, everyone.
Oh, by the way, did anyone see the weird thing that my ROM did when I was fighting Rival 2?
Did
I don't
not know
remember.
what happened.
Remember I was trying to go into my pack and it was just
Oh,
cycling rapidly
yeah.
through the...
We-
Oh yeah,
I was-
that thing.
Was that your ROM or was that like your controller or what? I don't even know.
I don't know. I
Either
just
way,
don't know what caused that.
I'm
It
glad
must
I
have
thought it
that
was
been
didn't-
control.
Last for too long.
I just didn't know what was going. That's why, Woongi. That's why I posted in the race time chat just help.
Yeah, I
It's
saw,
like my game was glitching
Oh.
out, and I thought we might have to pause or something. And
Yeah, that
reset
was
race.
odd, but luckily it didn't last for too long, and you got it fixed up.
Yeah, that's just interesting because I've never seen it do that before.
I'd guess that's a controller thing where the input gets held for some reason, like the game thinks that you're holding left or something, and you're not.
Yeah, it must have been my keyboard, I guess.
Yeah, keyboard, whatever you have.
It was very strange.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But, yeah.
I guess that's gonna call it. It is past midnight here, so
Yeah.
some of us are gonna be going to bed shortly. And some of you in Australia land might be up still for a while. Kilda.
Yeah, it's the middle of the afternoon for me.
But yeah,
Gonna call it here. Thank
Yeah.
you guys for watching, and see you later.
See you later.